I was falsely accused of cheating by my wife, and that lie destroyed my life. 3 years ago, my wife Laura told everyone I was having an affair with my work partner. There was no proof, because it never happened, but she controlled the story. She took our twins, filed for divorce, and convinced the court I was the villain. I lost custody, my reputation, and soon after, my job. Meanwhile, she moved in with her personal trainer, Kevin, the same man she swore was just a friend, the day our divorce was finalized. I went from a six-figure salary to freelancing from a tiny studio apartment, living on ramen and cheap coffee. The divorced dad starter pack. The worst part wasn't the money. It was the silence. No bedtime stories, no weekends, just empty rooms and missed calls with my kids. The only family member who never doubted me was my Uncle Robert, the crazy one. He lived alone, collected vintage comic books, and lectured everyone about Superman #1 being worth more than gold. People laughed at him. Laura once called him a smelly comic book weirdo. 6 months ago, Robert died. A week later, a lawyer called. His comic collection was worth over $8 million. A mint-condition Superman #1 alone was valued at $3.2 million. He left everything to me. The local paper ran the story, and within 48 hours, my phone exploded. Then Laura called. She hadn't spoken to me in 6 months, except through lawyers. Suddenly, she was sweet. Said the kids missed me. Suggested coffee to discuss their future now that my situation had changed. Translation, she wanted money. We met at the cafe where we had our first date. She arrived in a brand new BMW, designer bag, expensive clothes, interesting for someone claiming financial hardship. After guilt-tripping me about the kids, she made her move. Her lawyer believed she might be entitled to part of the inheritance since the comics existed during our marriage. That's when I handed her an envelope. Uncle Robert had left her a letter. Inside were photos of her cheating with Kevin months before the divorce, screenshots of her bragging about taking me to the cleaners, and proof of a secret bank account. The final paragraph explained that the inheritance was locked in a trust, designed by multiple law firms to prevent exactly what she was trying to do. Her hands shook. She left without finishing her $12 coffee. 2 days later, her lawyer confirmed she had no claim. The kids are coming next weekend. We're going to Disneyland. The trip she promised for years, but never delivered. Robert also set up a college fund and a trust for them that she can't touch. Sometimes the family weirdo is the smartest person in the room.